guys, welcome to my channel. Alright, let me get comfortable here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, please hit the red little button down there that says subscribe and like this video if you like it. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. I went on Instagram and asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I have a few of them, so I'm going to see how many I can answer in one video. Is this going to be my last show, the one that I'm currently prepping for? Yes, it's going to be my last show of the year. I've been competing since March, so I've been on prep since January. Then my last show was in June, so that was a 6-month prep. I took a little break and now I'm starting back again, so I need the rest. All right, next question is, how many grams of protein do you get a day? I shoot for, especially now that I'm in a caloric deficit, a slight caloric deficit, prepping for this show, I try to hit anywhere from 110 to 120, and I kind of keep it in that range. As my calories get lower, I might up the protein just a slight bit and try to hit towards that 120 range. Do you drink coffee? I do drink coffee. I drink coffee kind of like a pre-workout or in the morning, straight black, nothing on it, maybe a little bit of stevia, but that's it. How do you handle cravings? So the way that I handle cravings is that I do allow myself some flexibility within my diet. I do follow a whole foods plant-based diet. I also count macros, so once a week I'll probably have a very flexible diet approach to it. So I usually, if I'm craving something through the week, I'll wait for that one day and try to fit it into my macros, or I'll just wait until my refeed day. That seems to work really well for me, so I like to do it that way. Do you take B12 injections? I don't take any B12 injections. I simply supplement B12 in the drop form. My energy levels are usually pretty high, so I don't think I'm B12 deficient at the moment. How many times do you weight train a week? 6 days a week with one rest day, and then my rest day is kind of like an active rest day, and that's when I do a little bit of cardio in the morning. But for now, I hit 4 of my weekdays are upper body and 2 of them are lower body. How much cardio do you do? And this seems to be a very popular question. People think that cardio is kind of like the magical pill. You need to do exercise along with a good diet, and that's how you're going to lose body fat. So right now, as you can see, I don't have a lot of body fat. To lose, my starting point is pretty good for this show. So I do minimal cardio. I only do 25 minutes post my workouts. I'll probably come back to it in 3 more weeks to see how my body has changed. If I need to add a little bit more cardio, I might do, but if I keep seeing changes, I'm just gonna leave it here at the minimal of 25 minutes post my weight training sessions. What is my favorite form of cardio? So my favorite forms of cardio are steady state cardio. I love to go on walks outside. I walk everywhere. I love to walk in the park, at the beach, wherever I can. Usually I do it post workouts, or I'll just simply do steady state on the treadmill. Sometimes when it's more convenient for me, I do own a spinning bike, so I'll do that every once in a while. I also do surfing whenever I can. Since I've been in Texas, I don't get to surf as much as I used to before, but I try to do it as much as I can, so that's another form of cardio. What are your favorite protein powders? Well, at the moment, I enjoy plant fusion in the chocolate and Vega in vanilla. I like those two for 3 reasons. First, they bake really well, they cook really well, so I can make like protein pancakes, or I can make like a baked oatmeal dish and have it high in protein, and they bake really well. I also like them because they dissolve really nicely in just water. And the third reason is that they're not grainy at all. They're not chalky or grainy like other plant proteins I have seen out there. I will have a supplement video in the near future. I know a lot of you want to know what I am doing in terms of supplementation, and that is gonna need a video on its own. What's your height? My height is 5'3". What's your favorite body part to work out? I would have to say is definitely back and shoulders are my strongest point, and I guess it's from surfing too. It's just easier for me to grow them, I guess. I've always been upper body dominant, and I really love training upper body. Next question is carbs on a vegan diet. How do you hit your protein without going over carbs? I don't have any experience doing a low carb diet. I only done high carbs since I went vegan. I've only done a higher carb diet. So I honestly don't know what it would be like doing it low carb, but I know a lot of people that do it low carb, and I know a lot of people that find that that's the way that works best for them. That's the whole idea behind macro counting. You have to find what works best for you. There's people that do it high carb, there's people that do it low carb, there's people that do it high protein, and it's okay as long as you're happy and you're doing what's right for you. My body responds really good to carbs, so I like to keep it high carb. I think I nailed it from the very beginning. I just do good on carbs. Go carbs. Do you count your macros? Yes, I do count my macros, and I do follow a higher carb, moderate protein, low fat diet like I mentioned in my last video. I am not going to disclose exactly what my macros are, because I know a lot of you are watching this are probably going to think, oh, I need to do exactly those macros, and I don't want to be irresponsible and release that out there, because those macros work perfectly for me, but they might not work for you. They might make you gain weight, or they might make you lose too much weight. So these macros are for me personally and for my active lifestyle and based on my height and weight and all of that. Stay tuned for next week's video. I will be talking about how to calculate your macros for your specific goals, how to do it for you.